Hi, my name is Lexi Jong and welcome to my channel. Before we get started on today's video, I just wanted to give a great big heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you who have been watching my videos and have subscribed to my channel. We just hit the 1,000 subscriber mark and I'm so incredibly excited, and I'm just thank you so much for helping me get to this point. And you know, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. Okay, you guys have supported me throughout this journey and, you know, offered advice and suggestions, and I sincerely appreciate all of it. We are going to have a giveaway for the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'll have more information on that at the end of the video. Typically when I do these beauty haul videos, I like to go ahead and swatch everything that I purchased, but honestly, I've gone a little overboard. These summer sales have been, you know, they've been pretty good. So it's been really hard to resist. So I'm not going to be able to swatch everything, but I definitely would like to know what videos you would like on these items first. So please help me prioritize what to film first and let me know down below in the comments or on Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, my handle is @AlexisJong. There is a link down below in the description box. Let's get started with one of my bigger hauls, and that is from Surratt. Now, Surratt, there are a lot of items that are 50% off at Bloomingdales until I believe August 13th. So we've got a few days left, but things have been going out of stock and in stock. They are restocking. I purchased quite a few items from the Surratt sale. And if you are familiar with my channel, one of my favorite items is the Surratt Perfectionniste Primer. I've been using this and you can see that I'm just about out of my first tube. There's very little left in here and it was half off. So of course I picked up another one. So I have a new tube of this. If you are not familiar with this primer, I think it is fantastic, especially if you wear sunscreen. You know how sunscreen still leaves like a little bit of like tackiness to your skin, and you have, you know, I just personally don't like putting makeup directly over that, and every other primer I have used hasn't really made a huge difference, but this really mattifies that sunscreen down for me, and it just gives me a really nice smooth canvas to put my makeup on. It makes a huge difference for me. So I have been really enjoying this, and I'm so happy I picked this up for half price. I'm actually considering getting another one, but I know I probably shouldn't. Having backups, you know, it's never a good idea to have too many backups, in my opinion, because something new always comes out, but I don't know, I'm very tempted. I also purchased 3 more blushes that I did not have from Surratt, and you know, these have actually been on my list for a while, and I almost purchased them when Surratt was doing the 25% off. So I'm glad I held off. This is Peau de Peche, and you can see that it is going to be a peachy shade. Ponceau is described as a salmon pink, and it's really, you know, it's kind of corally. It looks really pretty. Real quickly, I just want to compare this. This is the Chantecaille Radiant Chic Cheek Highlighting Duo in Coral. So this is the one with the manta ray on it. And you can see the Chantecaille is going to be a little bit more orangey, but they are, you know, they have a similarity to them. Obviously, Ponceau is going to be much more pink. And the last one I got is La Rosee du Soir. And this is going to be more of a nude shade. That looks really pretty. If you are not familiar with Surratt's packaging, it's nothing special. Okay, I know a lot of people when they first purchase it, they get very disappointed because it's not in some really luxe, nice packaging. But the purpose is to create your own palettes. So Surratt sells some palettes, or what I do is I purchase the magnetic stickers and create my own palettes. I like to use the Adept palettes, and I do have a link for that down below in the description box. But basically, if you are using one of Surratt's palettes, these are not magnetized. This is plastic, and you just peel the sticker off and you can fit it into one of those packets. This is just like a plastic slide-on thing. So just so you know, you're not getting luxe packaging with these, but the products are incredible. I also purchased several eyeshadows from Surratt, and these are half the size of the blush. Now, I do have quite a few of the hologram shadows, which are the ones where if you put it on a white base or a black base, they just become a lot more like brighter, sparkly, or you see like, you know, more like duochrome and so forth. And depending what color base you put it on, you have like a different look to it. So I currently have the black base, but I purchased a few more of these. This is Interstellar. These are so incredibly soft, and I'm not gonna post them on the black base right now, but when I do a Surratt video, I'll definitely show those to you on the black. I also purchased Celestial. And again, this is another hologram shadow. So you can see we've got the silver and gold, and they're just gonna be so much more vibrant when you put them on top of a base. This shade here is Rosatre, and it's like a dusty rose, a little bit of a nude tint to it. And Rosatre and these other shadows are just part of the regular Artistique eyeshadow line now. And this here is Envier. And look at that green. I've been wanting this for a while, and when I placed my last order from Surratt, it was out of stock, but look at that. It's like a true green. It's got a little bit of a hint of forest green, but it's obviously not gonna be that dark, and it's just quintessential green. This here is Ma Peche. That's gonna be very pretty. You can see that there is a little bit of shimmer in here. And then the last eyeshadow is Haute Chocolate, or Haute Chocolat. And this is a beautiful warm brown with golden undertones, and that is so smooth. I'm very excited to try this. The pictures online, I think, of all of these shades in general just don't really do the products justice, and it's a little bit hard to tell. I don't think their pictures are fantastic, but I'm really happy with every product I've purchased from Surratt so far. And if you watch my channel regularly, you'll know that I am obsessed with lip products. And I currently only had one of the Lipsliques from Surratt, and I love it. I wear it all the time. I have Chantecaille, and it's this really pretty, like soft pinky nude. It's beautiful. It's a great color just to throw in your purse and put on whenever. I purchased 5 more of the Lipsliques. This shade here is Perfectionniste, and these are a click up product. So you can see it clicks up. And running out of space on my arm, so we'll just put that on here. So this is Perfectionniste. And just so you know, these do twist back down. This shade here is Hevyn, and I have been wanting to try this for so long. New to Soleil. It's gonna be a light brown nude. This is Viseart. It's gonna be a light pink. And then we have Gamine. And this is pink, but it's like a peachy pink. Very excited to try all of these out. I really love this formula. Next up, I have the By Terry Brightening CC Blush. And this came in one color, Rosy Flash. And if you've seen the last couple of my hauls, I actually ordered this months ago, and then By Terry canceled my order because it apparently got lost shipping. So it was a few months before it actually arrived. It arrived, and then they did recharge me for this, and I finally haven't gotten to try it yet, but it looks really pretty. I think this shade is gonna be... All right, so here is the By Terry blush, and here it is. Let's just kind of buff that out. So texturally, it reminds me a lot of the CC serums. I guess that's why they call it the CC blush, but it looks like it's gonna be really buildable. So I'm definitely curious about playing around with this. I also ordered a few things from Ulta, from the Flower Beauty brand, and I had honestly never heard about this, but it's been making a lot of noise on YouTube. And so I figured I'd try some of the products out. This is Drew Barrymore's line. So I purchased one of the blush bombs. This is like a liquid blush. And then I purchased one of the lipsticks, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. And I'm not sure if it is. I don't actually have a full size of that. I do have a little sample one, so I'll have to dig that out and compare those. And then I purchased this eyeshadow palette, which looks so pretty, but Unfortunately, the one I have is shattered, so I'm not going to take it out. I pulled it out the first time and I didn't realize it was broken at first, but inside the plastic wrap is all the eyeshadows. So they are sending me a new one of these, and once I have that, I'll open that and show you guys this. But the color story looked really pretty. I have 2 more Surratt items I forgot to mention. I purchased a couple of the brushes. So this was the thing that drew me into the sale in the first place, was a post about some of these Surratt brushes being half off. And they didn't have half off of the face brush, the one that's $250, of course. But they did have half off of the other brushes that Bloomingdale's had on their website, and they kept going in and out of stock. I was finally able to purchase the 2 I wanted that I did not have in my collection. Okay, so this one got a little messed up in shipping. I still have to wash these, obviously. But this is the highlight brush, and it's actually gonna be more of a tapered point here. So these brushes, if you haven't tried the Surratt brushes, definitely try and see if you can get any of them half off. Just keep checking, because again, I've seen them restock at least 5 times at this point, and these are so incredibly soft. I really love the brushes. I purchased mine during the 25% off stuff from Surratt, and some from 20% off from prior to that. But if you can get them half off, totally worth it. The other brush that I purchased from Surratt is the angled cheek brush. It's called the Sculpting Brush, and here this is. So I've been getting more interested in a lot of the angled brushes because I have been thoroughly enjoying using my Chikuhodo FO4 brush, and I just wanted to try and compare some of the other ones, but you know, definitely super soft. And just a note about all of these sales that have been going on, I like to post all of the sale information that I find on my Instagram stories. So if you're not following me there yet or checking my stories, please make sure you do so. My handle is @AlexisJong, and there's a link down below. Another item that I have, and this was actually sent to me from my friend Julia B. Beauty, and she lives in the Czech Republic, and she's so lucky. They actually have Chanel at Sephora there, and she picked up this quad for me because she knows how much I love greens and blues. And this is a limited edition quad that came out, I want to say it was 2018. This is number 306, Splendor et Audace. And it's absolutely gorgeous. So I will definitely be doing a look with this soon on my channel, but it's so pretty, and thank you again, Julia, for sending this. I also ordered a couple items from the Cosa sale, and this I've been trying to get all summer, but my shade goes out of stock every single time I place an order at Sephora. But this is the bronzer in light. And I also purchased the deodorant that I've been wanting to try. I haven't tried it yet, but I am going to try that. I'm excited to see what that's like. This is the Cosa bronzer. Packaging wise, you know, it's this like green plastic translucent. It's okay packaging wise, in my opinion. It does close very firmly. Let's see what the color looks like. So it's on my middle finger here. Put it here. It's a really nice shade. So very eager to try this out. And then I got the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Face and Eye Palette in Moonlit Violet. I ordered this so long ago from Tom Ford, and then I contacted them to see when it was going to be shipping, because when I ordered it was in stock, and then they never even contacted me to tell me that it went to back order status. So then they told me it was back ordered, but I'd be getting it in a week. Then I contacted them again. They were like, oh, within 2 weeks. And at that time, you know, it was on Nordstrom, and, you know, it was just like everywhere at that point. And then it took me like a whole week to get my order canceled so I could order this from Nordstrom. And it still hasn't come back in stock at Tom Ford. So this is the Moonlit Violet palette. This is the one that I wanted the most. I do also have the Moss Agate, which I really like, but those cheek shades are a little bit too deep for me. So I use those on my eyes. But this, I can't wait to try everything. So this is the eye quad. Those are definitely my colors. I can't wait to put those on. And here's the highlight and bronzer shade. or contour shade, I guess. Overall, I'm so excited to try this palette. I think this color story is just something I love. This taupey shade up here looks so pretty. I love violet shades. I think overall, this is going to be something I really enjoy. And last but not least, for items that have already arrived, I purchased the new Viziart palette in midsummer, and I didn't purchase Solstice because it looked very peachy in the original swatches that were put out by Viziart. And now that I'm starting to see some live photos and swatches from people, it looks more neutral than it did from Viziart, so I'm reconsidering that. But this here is midsummer. And I love this packaging, this shade here, this kind of mauve light burgundy shade. It's really pretty. One of the things I like about Viziart is all of these shades. You can see you've got the little lip here. You can just remove these, reorganize them, make your own palettes. So I personally really love the small eyeshadow palettes from Viziart just because, you know, there's plenty of shadow for me to use. I've got other shadows, so I don't really hit pan on things easily. So I like having the smaller pan size, and these are just so cute and portable. And we have a magnetic closure here. It folds out, you have a mirror, and I really like it. So I'm not gonna swatch, well, all right, let's go ahead and swatch these. This is the top row, and these four are all matte shades. And this is the bottom row. It looks like this one here, that's the second to last, is matte. These two are shimmer, and I believe this last one is a duochrome. And this is considered a cool neutral palette. I still think it's a little bit warmer toned than what I was expecting, but I'm very eager to play around with this. One thing to note, and I didn't do this with all of my palettes, but Viziart does come with a little plastic tray to put over those. And I recommend keeping these because if you don't keep the boxes, which I don't, you don't want to have any little like eyeshadow dust, you know, seeping out because the edges are open here. So I do like keeping the tray, and I have the tray on all except one of them. It drives me insane that I somehow must have thrown that one in the trash or something. And when I placed my Viziart order, I also ordered the Paris Edit palette. And this is something I've been on the fence about for months, basically since this came out. When it was teased originally, I thought it was going to be cooler toned. And when it came out, I saw that it was a little bit warmer than I was expecting. So I never ordered it. But since then, I've seen so many beautiful looks with it that I caved and I ordered it because I did want to get free shipping. So always a good reason. So this comes in a rosy pink palette. This is going to be a little bit larger than the Petite Pro. You can see you have an extra row here, but the pan sizes are the same. I'm not going to swatch this one right now, but the colors do look really pretty. Here they are without the pan. I really like having the addition of this gray shade in here. I think that's going to help a lot. So I'm definitely eager to play around with all of these. Oh my goodness, I thought I was done, and then I totally forgot my biggest purchase, my Chantecaille order. One of the things I'd like to mention is I personally love how Chantecaille wraps everything in these paper products. I actually put them through my shredder and put them in the compost pile afterwards, but I think they are great. So sorry about the noise, but there's so much stuff here, I just don't want everything to fall on the floor. From Chantecaille, I purchased 2 of the Future Skins. I've been using porcelain for years, and this is my normal shade, but I recently started mixing in a little alabaster. So I have a new jar of each of those because right now I'm down to using little sample jars that I got from Chantecaille. If you are interested in trying any of their foundations, if you go onto their website and you do the chat with them, they'll give you some advice, and then they will actually ship you some samples of items that they think will work for you. So I definitely recommend doing that, and that's what I did, and I started playing around with the foundation colors again. And then I have been working with Angela Rogers from Chantecaille. She is the representative that I placed my sale order through, and I sent her literally probably like 10 photos of me in different lighting and so forth with all of the different foundation shades to get her opinion. So if you have any questions on anything or you need swatches of things, she will swatch them for you. You can just DM her at Instagram and she's at Angela L. Rogers. I'll leave her information down below, but she's so helpful. She swatched things for me so I could help determine what I wanted to order from the sale. I also purchased the lip potion. So my favorite lip balms are the Sicily Lip Balm, and during the summer I really love the Biossance lip balm. And I've heard really good things about the Chantecaille lip potion, so I decided to try that. This container is pretty cute. This is like plastic, but it's cute. And this is the lip potion, so definitely have to try this. You can see there's like a touch of shimmer in there. I had some requests to test out this Real Skin Eye and Face Stick, so I purchased this. I purchased shade 0W, and we'll be testing this out. I'm curious to try using this more as, you know, not a whole foundation, but where, you know, a concealer that you blend out and use in place of foundation. So that's gonna be my primary purpose for this. Definitely curious about this. It is pricey for the size, so I wouldn't recommend using it as a full face foundation stick, but possibly for under the eyes or spot concealing. I also purchased the talc-free loose powder. This is something that some of you have recommended to me, and I've been very curious to try this. So can't even tell what this is made of. Maybe, I don't know, it's metal, but it's like really light, so I would say it's probably pretty aluminum based. But it's a nice package. You know, it looks nice. You've got this is a really luxe puff actually. It's a little bit thicker than most of them. And then you have a sifter with the powder. And I don't remember off the top of my head how many shades this came in. I purchased light. I want to say there's just light and dark, but I could be wrong. There could be a third shade. And then I purchased 3 of the Chrome Luxe Eye Duos. And these are eyeshadows I have been wanting for years. And then something new always comes out, and then I end up purchasing that instead. For example, last summer I was all set to purchase these, and then the luminescent eye shades came out, and of course I had to get those. And these, I mean, look at this packaging. So this is a metal compact. It's kind of like that gunmetal color. And then this Raised C for Chantecaille, you can see is like silver sparkle. It's encased, so, you know, there's not going to be any like glitter or anything that comes off of this. These shadows are pretty large, so you get 2 foam tip applicators. There's a mirror on here. This is 4 grams, and this one here is Grand Canal. So you have this gray green shade and this light gold shade. I'm running out of space on that side, so let's go ahead and put that here. So this is really more gray to me with just a touch of green. I wouldn't say it's like a super green shade, but you can definitely see tones of like a forest green mixed in there. And this gold is going to be a light gold with a touch of champagne. Okay, I also purchased Tibet, but as I'm opening it, first of all, I think I have older packaging or different, maybe it's newer packaging. I don't know which one's newer, but this one does not have the Raised C, and unfortunately mine is broken inside. So I don't know, but so I'm not going to, I don't want to swatch this one in case they want me to return this. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but this is the shade Tibet, and it looks really pretty. You know, these are more like taupey colors. Very eager to try it, but it's making a huge mess here. So I'm just gonna put this back in the box. And then the third duo that I purchased is San Marco. And this also, just like Tibet, does not have the Raised C. So I'm not sure which one is new, which one's old packaging. The applicators on this is different as well. So I have a silicone tip and a foam tip. So perhaps this is a newer package. And this is San Marco, and we've got more of a purpley silvery shade. This silver shade looks to have like a little bit more of a little bit of a dusty violet look into it. So it's not like pure silver. There's a little lavender in there. And this is going to be a grayish purple. Looks very pretty. Then I also made a Sicily purchase during the National Lipstick Sale, and that deal was buy 1 lip product and you can get the matte lip twist in Tango for free. So here we go. I purchased another one of the lip glosses. I love these lip gloss. They are my favorite formula. I purchased shade 7, which I believe is called Venus. Let me see if it says on here. Yes, it is Venus. So I'm going to put this up here. And this is going to be a nude shade. And then here's the lip twist in Tango. So this is matte. I have never tried one of the matte ones, but you can see that the matte tip has a different angle to it. So it's more like a lipstick versus the cone shape for the shimmers ones. And this is Tango here. It's a little bit more cherry than I thought, but I think it's gonna be very pretty. It's definitely blue based. Let's go ahead and talk about the giveaway. Again, thank you everyone so much. I am so incredibly grateful for all of your love and support, and we wouldn't have gotten here without you. So for the giveaway, I wanted the actual prize to be a surprise. And I want to leave this open to US and international people because I know I have people who watch me all over the world, and I'm so grateful. I don't want to leave anybody out. I figured the easiest way to do this, and I want to keep things as simple as possible, partly because of COVID, but also because I wouldn't want anybody to get stuck with any sort of like VAT taxes or anything like that from a giveaway prize. And I'm not really familiar with how all of that works. So we're going to keep things as simple as possible. And depending on where you live, you can give me a recommendation as to where you would like things purchased from, but I will be purchasing things online and sending them directly to you. So it'll be a place that does ship to you. So what we're going to do is this giveaway is going to be open for 1 week. So starting from now until 11:59 p.m. on Saturday, August 15th, you can leave a comment down below with your Instagram handle. So that's the first thing you have to do. And then the second thing is, if you're not already following me on Instagram, you need to follow me on there. I will select the winner randomly. So I'll enter you into one of those random pickers, and we'll pick one winner randomly. I will contact them on Sunday, August 16th, and they will have 48 hours from that time to respond to me. So I will contact the winner on Sunday, August 16th, and I'll ask you a few questions because I really want to make this prize to be really special and unique for that person. So I want to make sure that whoever wins, they're getting stuff that they're going to really love, things that I think they'll love, but I also want to make sure that I don't give them stuff that they already have. So if there's anything in particular that you already have that you don't want to get again, or something that you really do want and you haven't purchased yet, and you've won the giveaway, I will ask you some questions, and please feel free to share that information. I'm also going to ask you for some suggestions as to where you would like items purchased. So what's a great place that ships to you? And you'll have 48 hours to contact me back after I've notified you that you have won. And again, I'll notify you through Instagram DM. So that is why I need your Instagram handle. And I know some people are not already on Instagram, and I'm sorry for that, but unfortunately, YouTube has so many policies about giveaways, and the policies keep changing. I really just don't want to get in trouble, so we're going to keep things as simple as possible, and this was the easiest way that I could figure out how to do this giveaway. I hope this video was fun, and again, if you are not currently following me on Instagram, please leave your handle down below and then follow me on there so you can be entered into the giveaway. If you have any preference for priority of filming for any of these products from my haul video, please leave that down below or DM me. I am very, very interested because there are so many things to play with. I'm not sure what to go with first. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit that notification bell. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and have a great day. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you soon. Good luck.